It's time for KRGV Channel 5's Masterminds, a program geared towards Valley High School academics. With your host, Tim Smith. Tonight, the Masterminds 2016-2017 Championship Competition. International Baccalaureate and Sharyland High School match wits in their quest to become this year's Masterminds champions.
And we welcome you to Masterminds, the championship game. We are so glad to see these two teams here. They've been here many times before and they are ready to go. So let's get right to it with our quick start questions for today. We start with a math question. Here we go. A turkey is to be cooked 20 minutes for each pound. If a turkey weighing 12.5 pounds is to be done by 5 p.m., at what time should it go into the oven? That's IB, Angela. That time is up. Sharyland. A turkey is to be cooked 20 minutes for each pound. If a turkey weighing 12.5 pounds is to be done by 5 p.m., at what time should it go into the oven? Sharyland, Joshua.
1.
No, it's 12:50 p.m. How do you spell reminisce? That's Sharyland, Brandon.
R-E-M-E-N-I-C-E.
No, that's not correct. IB, Angela.
R-E-M-I-N-I-S-C-E.
That is correct. Another math question. If a circle is circumscribed about a square of diagonal 60, what is the length of the radius of the circle? Sharyland, Joshua.
30.
That's right. In 1906, Jack London wrote a compliment to the Call of the Wild called White. Sharyland, Brandon.
Rider.
No? IB, anyone? Okay, Angela.
Horse.
That was Fang, White Fang. Whose likeness is depicted on the Purple Heart? That's IB, Gabriel.
George Washington.
That's correct. What car maker has a logo called a Pentastar? That's Sharyland, Brandon.
Mitsubishi.
No. IB, Gabriel.
Mercedes.
No, it's Chrysler. Which of these nations has the largest land area? Is it Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, or Jordan? IB, Jonathan.
Saudi Arabia.
That's correct. Of what crime was Ted Kennedy convicted following Chappaquiddick? Sharyland, Brandon.
Drunk driving.
No. IB, Jonathan.
Vehicular manslaughter.
No, leaving the scene of an accident. Spell and say the French verb for to have. And time is up. Avoir. A-V-O-I-R. On land, which class of vertebrates can absorb oxygen through the skin, provided it's moist? That's Sharyland, Brandon.
Like amphibians.
Yes, that's correct. Another math question. Mr. Fleming bought a new trench coat that was normally priced at $300. They were having a 75% off sale on trench coats that day. The sales tax on the coat was 5%. How much tax did Mr. Fleming pay on the garment? That's Sharyland, Joshua.
$2.25.
No. IB, anyone? All right, Gabriel.
$20.
No, it's $3.75. How do you spell ambivalence? IB, Angela.
A-M-B-I-V-A-L-E-N-C-E.
That's correct. Another math question. A force of 10 newtons acts on a mass of 5 kilograms for 5 seconds. Find the change in speed of the mass. A force of 10 newtons acts on a mass of 5 kilograms. Okay, Sharyland, Fernando.
10 meters per second.
Correct. In which country did the game of roulette originate? That's Sharyland, Brandon.
Russia.
No. IB, Jonathan.
France.
Yes, that's correct. Math question. If the edge of a cube measures 12.5 feet, find the volume. If the edge of a cube measures 12.5 feet, find the volume. All right, Sharyland, Joshua.
15,625 over 8.
Have to do the math on that.
What answer did you give, John?
Give us a moment to do the math on that to find out if that's correct. Because it did not ask for it in simplest terms.
So continue with the game.
Okay, we'll come back to that. We'll keep going. Okay, and we'll come back and give you credit if it's correct. An object with hypersonic velocity has a speed in excess of 5. On what scale? Sharyland, Fernando.
Mach.
Yes. At this line of latitude, the midnight sun occurs on one day only, June 21st. Name the line. Sharyland, Fernando.
The equator.
No. IB, anyone? Gabriel.
Tropic of Capricorn.
No, it's the Arctic Circle. Find the volume of a cube which has a total surface area of 864 square inches. And time is, okay, go ahead. I'll let you go.
1728.
Exactly, that's correct. Banshee spirits are legends from what culture? That's Sharyland Brandon.
Irish.
Yes. The slogan, "When it rains, it pours," was first used in 1911 to publicize what product's new spout container? That's Sharyland Brandon.
Rain, I forgot the
No.
name.
No. Ivy, anyone?
Question?
The slogan, "When it rains, it pours," was first used in 1911 to publicize what product's new spout container? Okay, Gabriel.
I can describe it. It's the thing you use to water your plants.
No, it's Morton Salt. It's Morton Salt. And that wraps up our quick start for today.
Masterminds is supported in part by Navy Army Community Credit Union.
After our quick start, the score is Sharyland 70, International Baccalaureate 50. The judges have done the math, and that answer was correct, so you get the points for that score as well. All right, it's time to meet the team. We'll start with International Baccalaureate. We'll start with Angela.
Hi, I'm Angela. I'm a senior. I will be studying biochemistry at Trinity University in the fall.
Welcome.
Hi, my name is Jonathan, and this fall I will be studying political science at Swarthmore College in Philadelphia.
Fantastic. Welcome.
Hi, my name is Gabriel Ramirez, and I will be studying computer science at MIT.
Fantastic. Welcome the team from International Baccalaureate in today's Masterminds Finals. All right, IB, it's time for your hot topics. I'm going to ask you 3 questions about current events. You don't need your buzzer. We'll take the first answer we hear, okay? You guys are sitting this one out, okay? It's just IB. At least 1 person was killed and 7 injured when a gunman opened fire in an upscale apartment complex in what West Coast city?
San Diego.
Correct. Name the private space company which just used a recycled rocket to launch a top-secret spy satellite for the U.S. government.
SpaceX.
Correct. Congressional leaders reached an agreement to fund the government through September, staving off a government shutdown. The agreement included $68 million to reimburse local law enforcement in New York City and Florida. For what?
Protecting President Trump.
Exactly right. All 3 correct. Well done. International Baccalaureate up to 80 points. Now let's meet the team from Sharyland. We'll start with Brandon.
Hello, my name is Brandon Ramirez. I compete in UIO academics, and I will be attending Texas A&M University this fall.
Fantastic. Welcome.
My name is Josh Jones. I'm a 3-time state champion in UIL number sensing calculator. I'm still trying to figure out what the cosine of pi is, and I will be attending the University of Texas at Austin under the Business Honors Program.
Fantastic. Welcome.
Hi, my name is Fernando Rondon. I love physics. I do underwater basket weaving, and I'll be doing course 16 at MIT this fall.
That's the core we were all waiting for. Congratulations and welcome. And I think that was my college major, underwater basket weaving. All right, it's time for your hot topics now, okay? 3 questions about current events. You know how it works. Here we go. A new photo of Princess Charlotte was recently released just before her 2nd birthday. Who are Charlotte's parents?
Prince William and Duchess Kate.
That's correct. At least 4 people were killed when tornadoes moved through East Texas recently. The most severe damage was in what small town, where one of the buildings destroyed was the rustic barn, where they were preparing to host the high school prom?
Carnes.
That was Canton. People who attended the Fire Festival, billed as a once-in-a-lifetime musical event, were met with total disorganization and chaos, forcing organizers to postpone it. Where was the Fire Festival supposed to take place? The Bahamas is correct. 2 out of 3, and look at that, the score is now Sharyland 90, International Baccalaureate 80. That's a pretty good first round, I'd say. Let's take a break. We come back. We'll meet the teacher coordinators. We'll do quick picks, a lot more. Masterminds Championship continues right after this.